South Africa are back-to-back Rugby World Champions as they overcame New Zealand by 1 point in the Rugby World Cup final at the Stade de France tonight. The Springboks emerging victorious by 1 point, 12 points to 11, to lift the trophy again following their success in 2019. In what was a clash of titans in the final, the All Blacks got off to a bad start inside 3 minutes. Flanker Shannon Frizzell sent to the sin bin in what would prove to be a frantically indisciplined game. Pollard, Springboks fly half, Andre Pollard scoring the first points with the resulting penalty for an early 3-0 advantage. 10 minutes later, another Pollard penalty had the Springboks 6-0 up. New Zealand really struggled, really reeling and pinned back by South Africa's strong start, but restored to their full 15 with Frizzell returning from his stint on the naughty step. Richie Mo'unga penalty put the All Blacks on the scoreboard, but that was cancelled out by a Pollard penalty instantly to leave it 9 points to 3 in South Africa's favour after the first 20 minutes. Then came a big moment in the game as All Blacks captain Sam Cane initially was sent to the sin bin for a tackle on Cheslin Kolbe, but Cane was within minutes of being on the touchline. Cane had his yellow upgraded to a red, leaving the All Blacks in Foster's side with it all to do down to 14 men for the guts of 45 minutes. Pollard penalty rubbed salt in the wounds to give them a 9-point lead, but Mo'unga pulled them back to within a converted try with a penalty to round off the scoring at the end of the breathless first half. The teams going in 12-6 at half time. Into the second half, and so Springbok captain Seya Kolisi was at the heart of everything. He nearly led to a try with a brilliant lightning break. Moments later, he found himself also on the touchline, dismissed by referee Wayne Barnes for 10 minutes after a high tackle. From that, the All Blacks really pounded the pressure on and should have scored, nearly scored when scrum half Aaron Smith capitalised on a brilliant Mo'unga electric break. Smith darting over, but Barnes brought it back and correctly ruled it out for a forward pass in the build-up. No matter, New Zealand were really pounding the South African draw down, and they got their rewards. Fullback Bowden Barrett doing brilliantly to scoop up a loop pass on the left flank and sprint into the corner. A brilliant try. Mo'unga had a difficult conversion attempt that drifted just wide. Had he got it, New Zealand would have gone in the lead and perhaps a different outcome. But they really piled the pressure on in the closing stages, aided when Kolbe was showing a yellow 7 minutes from time. The Springboks, they held on, and with a minute left, won a pivotal scrum, eventually seeing it out and hoofing the ball out to cement their title as Rugby World Champions, back-to-back now after winning in Japan 4 years ago. New Zealand will stew on those indiscipline errors that have cost them another title. Full-time at the Stade de France, South Africa 12, New Zealand 11, the Springboks Rugby World Champions back-to-back.